Your 11 questions to a happy, long, healthy life. Question 1. How are you aging?
Today, my daughter and I are going to be showing you a simple at-home test that you can do for free to help you determine if you're aging optimally. Remember, this test is going to show you if you're aging like the average human who will live for roughly 78, 80 years and spend the last 10 years of their lives in some sort of disease state with limited mobility and chronic pain. And this test is going to show you if you're on that path so you can change while it's still early. The test is this. So, can you drop down on the floor and get back up without using your hands? Right? When you're talking about longevity, there are two reasons why this test is very important that you should be able to do. Number one, if you're over 65, the fourth or fifth leading cause of death would be death from falling. Physical strength. Now, if you're able to do that, that means you have above average strength. And strength is one of the biggest metrics for longevity. It's not because physical strength confers special magical longevity benefits, but physical strength correlates very, very tightly with physical activity, right? Meaning you don't get strong lying around the couch. You get strong by moving, right? And exercise tracks very, very highly with longevity. So, before you say that it's easy for a child to do it because they're light, because they have smaller bones, understand that I am 53, right? And it's still very, very easy for me to do. Down, back up, I'll do it again, go back down, go back up again, right? At any stage of life, you should be able to do this.
Question 2. Are you sleeping better than a billionaire?
I want to share this quote that I heard today, which I thought was incredible. There are people out there that can afford a nicer bed than you, but just because they can, it doesn't mean that they get a better night's sleep.
Question 3. How do you breathe?
I'm often asked if you should breathe through your nose or through your mouth when doing breath work. The important point is to just get the air in. Remember to breathe from your stomach first, pulling your belly button away from your body to force the air into the lobes of your lungs and not the apex of your lungs. 3 rounds of 30 breaths with a breath hold in between. The breath hold is designed to reset the carbohydrate receptor so your body forces that oxygen right into the cell.
Question 4. What are your inner demons?
Here's a shadow question for you. If you had to pick, you can only get the approval of one parent. Father, mother, which one do you pick?
Father.
When's the last time you told him I love you?
A long time ago.
Why so long ago?
My dad doesn't say it to me, so
So?
I have a hard time telling him.
You said you have kids?
Yeah.
What if your baby can't say it to you? Or you say, 5, 6 month-old baby, I'm not going to say I love you because you can't say it back. You can say I love you to your child?
Yeah, of course.
But he can't say it back.
But I know he loves me.
Why do you think your father doesn't love you? Now notice, just with this, it's these type of introspective questions that bring up the data that runs us. It's venturing into that inner darkness, bringing those demons up so you can actually work on it or process it and let go of it.
Question 5. Is your emotions jailed?
Biggest issue with humans is we tend to do one of two things. We either repress our emotions and then they come out in very inopportune ways. You ever seen a dude or a girl who's generally very even keel and then drinks a little tequila and this whole other fucking person comes out? You're like, whoa, sometimes that's fun, but why that's happening is the PFC, prefrontal cortex, alcohol is beginning to shut it down, which is the gatekeeper for mitigating your emotions. So suddenly your emotions, anything that's stored is coming out more because it's not being shut down by your PFC. So you see all this unprocessed emotion come out. Kind of weird. It also comes out in your dreams. So I do a lot of dream interpretation for people and people I coach. And one of the things that I look for when people are explaining their dreams is less about the details of the dreams and more about the emotional condition. First things I'll ask is, what emotions did you wake up with? That's a better indicator of what was going on there than any of the individual pieces of the dream. Because dreams are one of the ways that your body is processing emotion that you aren't doing an effective job of when you're awake.
Question 6. Do you have an off switch?
Sometimes you just need to switch the fuck off to switch the fuck on again. When your phone fucks up, what do? You turn it off and turn it back on again. Somehow, it works. We're the same as that. If you're feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, anxious, and you're scrolling on social media now, you're saying yes to people all the time. You're doing shit that you don't want to do. You need to switch off. You need to tell people to fuck off. You need to turn the phone off. And you need to turn yourself off. Okay?
Question 7. What is your posture like?
This, look at me. I'm gonna destruct my neck. 3 exercises you wanna do every single day. They're real simple, 25 repetitions. First one, 90 degrees at the elbow, just like this. All you're gonna do is just come back like this. 25 times, do the best you can. I have a bad shoulder. Don't worry about if you can't come all the way back, because you bring the shoulder blades together. After 25 of those, what you're gonna do, let's go in this position. 90 degrees, hands facing forward. This one we'll do 25 again. This time you'll feel more of the shoulder blades come together because our shoulders and our arms are in a different position now. This is real good for the rhomboid muscles. After that, thumbs up, and 25 going back, just like this. Not forward, we want it going back. This will work the muscles behind the shoulder, between the shoulder blades. And what we're doing is we're strengthening these weak muscles. So what happens is when we're done, wow, I feel like I'm standing straight up without even trying. Do that every day, and I promise you, your body will love it.
Question 8. Are you Japanese?
Why do the Japanese live longer? In Japan, more than 2 million people are over 90 years old, and over 70,000 people are 100 or older. Japanese people also practice portion control, consuming much smaller amounts than in other countries. This habit benefits maintaining a healthy body weight and good digestion. In Japan, the elderly are seen as living treasures and are treated with the utmost respect, enabling them to enjoy their time and live longer.
Question 9. Are you consistent enough?
Long-term consistency annihilates short-term intensity. Think about it. The rule of 100 hours states that if you spend 18 minutes a day on any discipline, you'll be better than 95% of the world in just one single year. It's the repeated daily action that ranks you above the rest. Your job, make it sustainable in the long term so you get your results. And from there, who knows how far you'll go and how successful you'll be.
Question 10. What is your power of 3?
Are you familiar with the power of 3?
No.
So if you
That's why I have you here.
Yeah, so the power of 3, why do you think NBA, NHL, CNN, everything is in powers of 3? So when you do a presentation, people learn in 3s. So if you look at every major organization and major corporations across the world, it's all in 3s because that's what people remember. So I had a great mentor that taught me how to speak.
Yeah.
So if you look at my teachings, all of my teachings is health, relationships, and business.
Okay.
How to overcome any hard time, perception, action, and will. And 3 traits that will allow you to do anything in life and make sure you move forward, which is discipline, gratitude, and purpose.
Your final question. The most important one yet. It's most likely the reason you watched the video until the end. Who are you aging with?